Korean President Daniel Naboba's car was surrounded by a group of around 500 people throwing rocks as he approached an event in the Kannar province, a top minister said, adding that the signs of the bullet damage were found on the president's vehicle. Also, the Environment and the Energy Minister, that is Ines Manzano, also spoke on Tuesday after formally filing that of a report on an assassination attempt against the Naboa. Also, the president was not hurt and 5 people have been detained, the minister added. The shooting at the president's car, throwing stones and damaging the state property, that's just criminal, the Manzano said. We will not allow this to happen. Also, Noboa's office said all those arrested would be processed under the charges of terrorism and attempted assassination. The Millennium could not independently verify whether a bullet was fired. The National Indigenous Federation, that is KONAI, also said that orchestrated violence had broken out against the people who mobilized for the Naboa's arrival, saying that elderly women were among those attacked in a brutal police and military action. At least 5 of us have been arbitrarily detained, and it said in the post on the X, which also included a video of the woman in the traditional dress being marched off by the 4 police officers in the body armor, their faces covered by the black bandanas. Also, KONAI launched a strike action 16 days ago, organizing marches and also blockading some roads in the protest against the government ending diesel subsidies. Critics say further dialogue is needed and that the measure will increase the cost of living, particularly for the small-scale farmers and indigenous communities. Naboa signed the executive decree eliminating subsidies in the mid-September, and his government declared emergency measures in several provinces to maintain order. The government had defended ending the subsidy, which it said will also free up some $1.1 billion a year ago that it has already begun to redistribute in compensation payments to the small-scale farmers and people working in the transport sector. Also, Noboa, who was re-elected in the April, has frequently granted emergency power to the armed forces and the police as part of his tough on the crime approach to security. The defense minister, that is Giancarlo, also shared a photo of the 37-year-old Noboa standing outside the damaged car in sunglasses. Nothing stops this president, which is the best sign that the country won't be stopped either, he said. A video from inside a car published by the presidency showed the people throwing rocks on the side of the road and cracks on the car windows. A separate image also published by the presidency showed a car with the smashed windows and a badly cracked white screen.